Hello learners, welcome to this e-Induction program of MA Education of Indira Gandhi National Open University. Let me to introduce myself. I Dr. Niradhar De, Program Coordinator of MA Education Program, School of Education, IGNOU, New Delhi. As per our schedule, we will be discussing about the detail about MA education program in 2 days, today and tomorrow. The schedule is like this. Today 2 sessions, we will discuss detail about this program in 2 sessions. First session is MA education program, its objectives and structure, that is from 11 to 11:30. And today's second session, that is on the title courses under MA education program, objectives and structure, that is from 11:45 to 12:15. And tomorrow, that is on 25th January 2022, from 11 to 11:30, our third session will be dissertation in MA education program and its operational issues. Then tomorrow's second session, that means the fourth session of our e-Induction program of MA education program. The title will be Instructional Activities in MA Education Program. That is from 11:45 to 12:15 tomorrow. So accordingly, we will be discussing detail about the program structure, detail about the courses that are being taught in the first and second year of your program. Then further, one of the very important component of your program, that is dissertation in MA education. Okay, we will discuss tomorrow in the first session, and all the operational issues that are included in this program, how we will conduct the dissertation. Okay, so that we will discuss. And in the fourth session, we will be discussing that the instructional activities, that means what you have to do in the first year of this program, then further what you have to do in the second year of this program. Friends, starting from the very beginning of enrolling in this program, lot of things you have to do so far as your theoretical courses is concerned. Then further the practical activities, that is dissertation course is concerned. So we will be discussing detail about what will be the course of action so far as starting from the beginning of enrollment of this program and further to proceed on. Okay, so it may be assignment, it may be term and examination, it may be counseling sessions, and where counseling session will be conducted. Then induction program, as now I am doing the e-induction across the country, and at the same time at your regional center level and at the study center level, if they are doing induction program, you can also attend this, but this is for all. And specifically, let me to say, you all know that MA education program is one of the popular programs of Indira Gandhi National Open University. And in July 2021 session, we have received 4,300 something enrollment. Okay, it's a huge enrollment so far as a master program is concerned. So that's why from the main campus, I'm doing this induction program. You should take the benefit of it, and many a time you are writing a mail to me. You are also sending me different messages that what you have to do. So keeping in consideration of your learning needs, I have taken this initiation to conduct the two-day e-induction program. You should take the benefit of it, and accordingly you should engage in your studies. Let us go forward. Our first session is on MA education program, its objectives. Okay, objectives and structure. Friends, let me to focus upon the objectives of the program. The objectives of the program is to provide learning experiences which will enable students to understand and appreciate knowledge structure and paradigms of education. As you are the master learner of the discipline of education, you should understand about different knowledge structure, different educational discourses that are being included in the discipline of education. And if I will say about the paradigms of education, when you will go through different courses of MA education program, you will be acquaint yourself that how the system of education has been changed with the passage of time. I can take the example of the system of education that was being practiced in the ancient time, that means in the Gurukul system of education, and then after the education system that was prevailing during the Buddhist period, then at the medieval period, then further we can say that education system at the modern India. Okay, so that includes education system at the British time, that means before independence, then modern education system after independence. So this program will help you to understand a detailed theoretical context and perspectives, theoretical development of education discipline, and it will also further help you to understand the paradigms of education so far as the teaching pedagogy that we use in different subjects. So how to teach, what psychological principles, what maxims that we supposed to use for teaching the students. Education, we can say that education is a liberal discipline. At the same time, education is also a practice discipline. So that's why when we talk about the knowledge structure of education as a discipline, it also caters the learning need or the practice area of education. That means how a teacher prepare themselves. Okay, so what structure, what pedagogy, and what methodology, what technique, what strategies that the teacher is supposed to use to teach the students. So friends, this program, the first important aspect or the objective of this program is to provide learning experiences which will enable you to understand and appreciate different knowledge structure. Okay, so knowledge structure, it may be related to school education. Knowledge structure, it may be related to higher education. It may be related to technical and vocational education. It may be development of education. It may be different areas of education also. And the paradigm shift, the changes so far as technology is concerned, changes in education so far as different pedagogy is concerned. If I will give the example, when you will go through different courses, you will find that how the pedagogical structure that has been changed, pedagogical approaches that has been changed. At a time, if I'll talk about the ancient system of education or education at the you can say Buddhist medieval, even if the pre-independence period, okay, even if the after independence period in modern education, there are three stages of so far as you can say educational approaches or the pedagogical approaches, changes in pedagogical approaches is concerned. At a time we are talking about behavioral approach of designing teaching learning process and teaching to the students. Then further we talk about the cognitivist approach of teaching learning process, and now we are very much or we are highly using the constructivist approach of teaching and learning process. So that's why this is one of the very important objective that it will make you, the program will make you understand about the paradigm shifts in education, in pedagogy, at the same time in other aspects of education is concerned. Then further, another objective of this program is to understand education as a discipline from different contexts and perspectives. Try to understand. When we try to understand education as a discipline, it may be a liberal discipline or it may be a practice discipline. You can take the example of education as a professional branch of knowledge. So here, to understand education as a discipline, we should understand the context and perspectives of the knowledge structure of education. I was earlier talking about, this program will help you to understand, you can say, the historical development of education, the chronology of education, the chronology of the development of education in this country, starting from the ancient system of education till this modern system of education. Recently, we have implemented NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020. So this program will help you that how this has been chronologically developed, starting from the residential school system, the Gurukul education system, till this new education policy. And further, this is the historical perspective or the context. Further, this program will help you to understand the sociological context and perspectives to understand education. Okay, society and education is very much related with each other. Okay, both work for the development of each other. That's why it's called as school is a miniature of the society. School is a subsystem of the society. So that's why, without considering our society, without understanding the society, it is not possible to understand education system. So that's why this program will help you to understand the sociological context and perspectives of education. Then further, the program will also help you to understand the philosophical context and perspectives to understand education. Okay, so philosophical perspectives and context, that means philosophy is all about a concept, all about a theory. It gives certain laws and principles, and education practices that laws and principles, that theories, okay, that values. So that's why this program will help you to understand the philosophical context and perspectives to understand education, to understand educational discourses that we use. It may be education as a liberal discipline, and at the same time education as a practice discipline. And the third context and perspectives, that is, we can say that the sociological context and perspectives to understand education. Many a time we practice as the theories, the principles, the laws that are developed in psychology. Okay, we use it in the teaching learning process. We use it to teach the students. We use it for developing curriculum. We use it for developing the study material, the learning material. So that's why this discipline or this program, MA Education program, will help you to understand the psychological context and perspectives. Okay, so what are the principles of psychology and how the psychological principles are being practiced in education. So these are the two important objectives of this MA Education program. And further, another important objective of this program is the program will help you to understand or to develop professionals for effective participation in educational actions and discourses in different areas of education. You see, in the second year of this program, further I will discuss when I will discuss about this detailed structure or the detailed design of this program. In second year, we have different areas of courses, elective areas of courses, or the specialized areas of courses. It may be higher education as one of the area. It may be educational technology, educational management, then distance education, then your adult education. So friends, this program will help you to provide knowledge of the core courses, at the same time the knowledge of different other areas, different specialized areas of education. At the same time, in core courses or different prospective courses that may be related to psychology, that may be related to philosophy, related to technology, related to history, okay, or the development of education, and related to sociological perspective of education. And at the same time, the other areas of knowledge, just like higher education, educational technology, distance education, educational management, then adult education. So these are also some of the important areas that you will be acquainted with. And one of the most important aspect, that is research, because when we practice education as a discipline without understanding the research base, without understanding that how to conduct research in education, we cannot say that it is a full-fledged discipline without catering, without including the research need of the students, or without providing the knowledge and experiences of conducting research in education. So that's why educational research is also one of the very important aspect, one of the very important area of this program. So this is also one of the objective. Then further, another objective is to create a community of scholars adequately equipped for participation in educational discourses. Try to understand, this program will help you to create a group of scholars, a group of learners, a group of practitioners. You see, MA education program is one of the eligibility criteria to be a teacher educator, so far as prospective courses are there, so far as foundation courses are there. So you can be a teacher educator after completion of this program. You are eligible to teach 2-year B.Ed program in face-to-face and ODL institutions. At the same time, the scope of this program is wider than become a teacher educator. You see, you can work in different educational schemes and projects. It may be government led, or it may be different non-government organization based, or you can also create something of your new, something new in education. You can establish a new so that's why, friends, this program will help you to be a teacher educator, at the same time to engage yourself in a different world of work. Okay, you will be self-sufficient, you can say, to earn or to fulfill the bread and butter aim, at the same time to engage yourself in different areas so far as educational schemes, educational projects, and many educational developments are concerned. Now let us go forward to understand about the other aspect of this program. Few students, they were just yesterday mailed me that they want to discuss this program in both the languages. Let me to say that our students are also enrolled in overseas countries, so they are also equally going through this program. Definitely, this activity, this e-induction activity, definitely I will touch upon, or I will use bilingual, but mostly we have developed this program in English language. And so far as other aspect is concerned, your assignment, then term and examination, then dissertation, you are free to write your assignment questions, you are free to appear term and examination, and you are free to write your research proposal, at the same time research report, both in English as well as in Hindi language, as per your language skill is concerned, or language compatibility is concerned. Let me to say, the eligibility of this program is a bachelor's degree in any discipline with or without a degree in education from a recognized university. Any graduate can take admission, and you all have already taken admission, and I will say that those have now watching this program but not enrolled in this program, now online admission is going on. Admission, the Summer Portal admission link is given in IGNOU website, www.ignou.ac.in. You can just access it and you can take direct online admission. Any graduate can take admission. And let me to say that we are getting students from varieties of areas, not only from education background, rather those are a BTech engineering graduate or graduate in other disciplines and other streams also. So they are also getting enrolled in this program. Total credit of this program is of 68, that you have to study 34 credits in the first year and 34 credits in the second year. Total duration of this program, minimum 2 years and maximum 4 years. And this program is being offered both in the January and July session every year as per the IGNOU practices. So now January 2022 session admission is going on, online admission is going on. You can go through IGNOU website www.ignou.ac.in and you will find the admission link. Then further, I was talking earlier that आप हिंदी में एग्जाम देना चाहते हो, आप हिंदी में अपना असाइनमेंट लिखना चाहते हो और आप हिंदी में आपका डिसर्टेशन कोर्स जो है ये करना चाहते हो, सो यू आर free for that. So far as medium is concerned, though the program is developed in English medium, however, one can write assignments, term and examination and dissertation in Hindi medium. And we provide assignment questions and term and examination questions in both the languages, both Hindi as well as in English. ठीक है? Further, I will discuss that where you will get the assignment questions and from where you will download it, and from where you will get the previous year term and examination questions also for preparing your examination. Okay, so now I'm just saying you can do it in both the languages. I'm not going through the program fee because in every session program fee there is a little difference in the program fee, but so far as July 2021 session is concerned, because now I'm mostly addressing more than nearly 4,500 students, those have enrolled in July 2021 session. Your total program fee was 18,400. In the first year you have already paid 9,200, and after completion of first year, that means at the beginning of the second year you have to take the re-registration, re-admission. At that time you have to pay the second year fee, that is 9,200. Now let us already we have discussed the program objectives. Now let us try to focus upon so far as the program framework is concerned. MA Education program comprises in 4 groups of courses with differential weightage. Just like Group A is basic course on education, Group B is core courses, Group C is courses on knowledge generation in education, and Group D, that is specialized areas in education. Okay, so these are the 4 different groups. You will find that in each group certain courses are included, and further we will discuss that what are the courses included in the in first year and what are the courses included in the second year, and that are included in which group. Let us go forward. You see, in Group A only one course is there, that is basic course on education. Okay, basic course on education. The course code is MES011 and course title is Understanding Education. This is a 4-credit course, and this course is offered in the first year of this program. Friends, this course is just like a link course. The learners, those have not studied education as a discipline at their graduation level, though it is compulsory, still then this course is highly beneficial to that group of learners, those have not studied education. Okay, and in our second session we will discuss detail about the knowledge structure and the specific content, specific concepts that are being addressed in this course. In Group B, 4 courses are included, just like MES012 is the course code. Course title is Education, Nature and Purpose. This is a 6-credit course. Then MES013 Learning, Learner and Development. This is also a 6-credit course. MES014 Societal Context of Education is also a 6-credit course. Then MES015, that is Operational Dimensions of Education. This is also a 6-credit course. So total 24 credits in Group B. Group B is the core courses. All the courses are compulsory. You have to study in the first year of this program. Okay, and these are the important prospective course. Okay, so that's why it will deal the theoretical aspect, mostly the historical perspective of education, psychological perspective of education, sociological perspective of education. At the same time, the operational dimensions of education. You will understand education system of this country and how it operates at the school education level, at the higher education level, at the technical and professional education level. Then in Group C, 2 courses are included. These courses are related to knowledge generation in education. This course will help you. This is a practical oriented course, you can say. It will help you to create certain knowledge, to generate certain knowledge as a practitioner, as a scholar of education. 2 courses are included. MES016, that is Educational Research. This is a 6-credit course. It's a compulsory course. This is included in the first year of this program. Okay, and this course will help you to understand educational research and how to conduct a study, how to do a research. In second session, we will discuss about detail about educational research. And the third, the next course of Group C, that is MESP 001 dissertation. This is included in the second year of this program. This is a 10 credit course. So this course will help you to understand educational research and to practice it. The knowledge that you have received from the theoretical course, that is educational research, here you have to use that knowledge for conducting a study, and you have to write a research report. Okay, so these two courses are included in Group C in knowledge generation. One in the second year, first year, and other is in the second year. Then in Group D, we have 5 different areas of courses. I am not saying the courses, 5 different areas of courses. Okay, what you have to do, the learners have to select any one area among these 5 areas and have to study all the courses in that area. Total credit in each area is 24. Okay, in second year you have to do a dissertation, that is 10 credits, and 24 credits of specialized courses from one area. Okay, that is 24 plus 10 is 34 credits. 5 different areas are higher education, distance education, educational management and administration, educational technology, and adult education. You will find in 4 different areas, total 4 courses, 4 courses are there, just like higher education 4 courses, then educational management 4 courses, adult education 4 courses, and educational technology 4 courses. But in distance education, there are 5 courses. What you have to do, you have to select any one area and you have to study all the courses that is included in that area. Okay, if you select distance education, you have to study 5 courses, but when you include the credit of these 5 courses, that will be 24. And in any other area, if you select higher education, you have to study only 4 courses, and total credit that you have to cover, that is 24. Here, the courses that are included in different specialized area is mentioned in this slide. Just like higher education, total 24 credits, you have to study MES 101, 102, 103 and 104. These 4 courses you have to study. In our next session, we will discuss detail about the concept that are being addressed and what are the different courses that are included in different specialized area. I am not going through in detail here. Now let us focus upon the program transaction strategies. First of all, so far as IGNOU practices and what we are doing now for transacting this ODL program, this MA education program, what we do, we have first of all we have developed a detailed self-learning material. After confirmation of your admission, you will get self-learning material at your home through speed post from MPDD. Okay, detailed operational issues we will discuss. First of all, you will be getting self-learning material. Then induction and counseling sessions are conducted. Just like now, I am taking the e-induction session. At the same time, at your regional center level and even if in the study center level, they also induct you to know that how you will pursue this program, what you will perform, what are the instructional activities that you will be doing in this 2-year program. Okay, then counseling sessions are conducted at the study center level. Okay, then teleconferencing and IRC, we conduct regular teleconferencing session through Gyandarshan television channel. Then interactive radio counseling session through your IRC, through your FM radio. So that also you can access and you can understand this program. Further, regularly we take Facebook live session and YouTube live session also. We have created a Facebook group in School of Education Facebook account specially for this MA education program, that now in this group I am taking the session. Okay, so regularly we will be interacting on different aspects of education so far as your program is concerned. Then we also orient the learners time to time so far as how they will do their dissertation, as dissertation is one of the important component. We also take online sessions in Facebook for orienting our learners for doing the research, writing the report, okay, conceptualizing a study for the dissertation. Then further, so far as evaluation is concerned, assignment and term and examination are important components of your program. 30% weightage is given for assignment and 70% weightage is given for the term and examination for each courses. Further, we will discuss that how you will perform the assignment, what you will do in the term and examination. Okay, so these are the program transaction mechanism that we follow. So far as evaluation system is concerned, continuous assessment as well as term and examination systems are followed in this program. Course-wise compulsory assignment you will get, that is weightage is given 30%. Then term and examination that are being conducted in the session of December and June every year, and weightage to term and examination is given 70%. Okay. Then evaluation of dissertation report is done through Viva Bus. At the same time, report evaluation also. So that is in the second year. So these are the evaluation system that we follow in this program. So far as the minimum passing grade is concerned, a minimum passing grade separately in assignment and term and examination in a theoretical course is required D. Okay, whereas an overall average should be at least C grade for successful completion of a course. If you earn a D grade in assignment of any course, you are passing that, and if you earn a D grade in term and examination of any theory course, you are passing it. But when we calculate for passing of that course, so at least you should acquire a C grade. And for passing dissertation course, at least C grade is required both in report evaluation, at the same time Viva Voce of your dissertation. Then overall completion of the program is of C grade, including your dissertation and all the theory courses. And so far as our evaluation system is concerned, IGNOU practices a 5-point grading system. Highest grade is A and the lowest grade is E. Minimum D grade, that is 40% to 49.9%, that is 50%, is minimum. It is equivalent to 40 to 50%. Minimum D grade is required for passing in one component of a course, that means in assignment or term and examination. But minimum passing of a course, that is required at least a C grade, that is 50% to 59.9 or the 60%. So minimum 50% is required, okay, for passing of a particular course, and at the same time for passing of the entire program, minimum C grade is required. Let me to say we have just completed the first session of our e-Induction program. In the second session, we will be discussing on course-wise objectives and its structure. And let me to say that this program, MA Education program, is awarded as the best master degree program in the recent IGNOU Foundation Day. I think I am very much hopeful that this program will help you to understand and to make you acquaint a detailed educational discourses, educational knowledge base, as well as practice in education. For further queries, you can write to me at niradhar@ignou.ac.in. You can make me a telephone call. My intercom is 2994, and you can visit my Facebook account, and you can also visit IGNOU MA Education Learners Facebook group. Okay, so in this group now we are taking this session, and this session is being live streaming in IGNOU Facebook official page. Then further, you can also visit my YouTube channel, that is Transforming Education. 251 video lessons are there in this YouTube channel, and most of the video lessons are related with your MA Education program, different courses of MA Education program and operational issues. That will also help you a lot to understand and to pursue your program. And further, you can also visit my Twitter handle. There also you will find many information, many video lessons for pursuing your study. In our next session, we will discuss about different courses of MA Education program, its objectives and structure. Thank you.